Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Bummer. I just finished Invincible Season 3, and I liked it. It was pretty fucking good. And I just got finished ranting about a show called Common Side Effects that I watched after watching Invincible. And they're both pretty good. But Invincible, I have to talk about it because everyone's talking about it. And Invincible Season 3. What did I think about it? It's good. What are my gripes about it? The fucking animation. It's so shit. It's pretty fucking bad. It's worse than the fucking trailer for Pitbull versus The Weeknd. Go watch that trailer and come back and then whine about Invincible. Or whine about me talking shit about Invincible. Honestly, why is the animation so bad in Invincible? It's because of budgets, of course. As we all know, the budget was spent on the last 2 fucking episodes. Let's be honest. And all of Season 3 has been the first half of Season 3 has been nothing but moving PNGs and pretty bad stale animation with no shadowing. I've seen no shadowing in this fucking show at all. Just crazy. But it is what it is. But the plot and the story itself are pretty fucking good. The main things that most people are talking about is the last 2 episodes, the Invincible War and the fight with Conquest. Everything before that, don't care. Cry about it, don't care. But my love for animation is pretty fucking high. And I mean, not my love, my expectations for animation with a giant budget is pretty fucking high. But that's because of Japanese animators and animation studios ruining my view of it. Because here in America, when you make a show, you pay people a fair wage. In Japan, you can pay them whatever the fuck you want. You can pay them in rice. You can pay them in food. Because people there are really serious about their job. Even when they get to doing something, they don't stop. They're really well-driven people. But here in America, we need fucking money behind that. We need money. We need that. I need that fucking money if you want me to do something, motherfucker. I need my paycheck. And and it's sad. I see that a lot with fucking, you compare America to Japan. I'm gonna separate myself from Invincible right here, and I'm gonna argue about the unruly way we treat animators here in the United States compared to Japan. So here in the US, you have Big Afra, Big fucking Theater, Animators Guild, whatever. And, they come out and riot, we need more money, I want to get paid $50 an hour. They deserve that. They are the backbone of all of our fucking things that we watch these days. Because let's be honest, a lot of the people that watch shows, or a lot of the shows that get a lot of hype, are animated shows. What's really popular? Solo Leveling and Invincible are the 2 big ones. There's probably a few more that are pretty big, but I've heard of those 2 that are being talked about a lot more. And they're both animated shows, and that's what probably makes, studios more money. So, more budget for animation, even though it needs more budget to begin with. But here we have these big fucking studios. I'm talking Amazon, fucking Netflix, Disney Plus, and a bunch of other shit. And these shows are getting a lot of funding to just get the most mid-animation fucking possible. And it's sad. It's really sad. But it's not their fault. Because these shows take so little time to be produced compared to what Japanese shows are being taken. So let's say an American show, Invincible, takes a year to make for 8 fucking episodes. That's fucking impressive. A Japanese show like Attack on Titan took 4 fucking years to make, and the end result was pretty fucking good. And the comparison I'm trying to make is that here in the United States, we're like, yeah, give the animators more money. But, like, Japanese animators are like, where's my next fucking season of Jujutsu Kaisen? Where's my next season of Solo Leveling? Where's my next season of Chainsaw Man? Get back to work, you filthy fucking animator. Ah! You know, it's sad. It's really sad compared to here and there. It's really sad. And I feel like they should get more respect than they do, you know? They fucking work their asses off. And there's the argument that Japanese animation is better than American. I get it, you know. I don't think the animation is the problem, it's the art style. Like, let's say fucking Arcane. Arcane is in a Western animation. It has fucking amazing animation. But, like, compare that to, what's an amazing fucking show? I don't know, fucking, there's a lot of Japanese shows with a lot of beautiful animation. But compare that to, let's say, fucking, what comes out in the top of my head? Attack on Titan, I don't care. Compare that to Attack on Titan. The art style is what drives the animation to look really good, in my opinion. That's what, you know, can also correlates to the way they animate and why some shows take forever and why some shows take so little time. And then let's get back to the Invincible argument. So yeah, Invincible season fucking 3. It's really good. Go watch it. And Conquest right now is being labeled as Cumquest because this dude was a freak. He was so bizarre. He was very, like, distinguished from the comics. He was, like, very separate. The Conquest in the comics was aggressive. He was like, yeah, we're fighting, yeah. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you because you're weak and I'm a full-blooded Viltrumite and you're just a human. And the Conquest in the show was like, I'm so lonely. I never get to hang with my Viltrumite buddies. It's so wild. And then this part that they changed from the comics to the show that I liked was when he put the heart in the fucking space. He was just like, and then he fucking charges at Mark and fucking crashes into Earth and shit. It's crazy. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It's the way they portrayed Conquest is really good. And right now, I know there's a review company out there that reviews shows that gave fucking Invincible a 4, which is crazy. A 4 out of 10 for Invincible season 3, episode 8 is disgusting, and they should be shut down. But, you know, it's just rage bait. That's probably how they fucking make their money. Was it IGN? Let me look it up. Shut. Season 3. Was it IGN? No, they gave it an 8. Wasn't IGN. Someone else, I don't fucking know. They gave it a 4 if I remember. But Invincible was really good. Conquest betrayed beautifully. The Invincible War was a bit lackluster. I feel like that should have taken at least 4 episodes to make, you know. Invincible War was 1 episode. We saw very little of it. You know, they cut a lot of characters from it. Like Spawn. They cut Spawn's bitch ass. They cut a lot of, like, side characters and they added their own. Like fucking Business Baby. Like, save us, Business Baby, save us from the Viltrumites. Like, what the fuck? And the meme I saw today was like, you know what's wrong about the show? Think about this. Conquest didn't show up until the death of Business Baby. That's a big pivotal moment in the show. Business Baby had to die so Conquest can arrive because Conquest was too fucking scared. He was too much of a bitch, you know. And the show's great. Everything in the show is fucking amazing. And you know, these animators need more time to work on the show. And or they can just make the team bigger. They can do what they want. Just that right now, the biggest show on, I believe, Amazon in general is Invincible. It's got the masses fucking talking. It's got everyone talking about it. And this show needs more budget. Amazon, give it more budget. No, not budget. Give it more time to be animated. I'm fine with waiting 2 years. I'm fine with waiting 4 years. just to get beautiful animation. Just don't take 5 or 10 years, and that fucking defeats the point. But I'm fine with waiting at least 2 or plus years for it to be made. And then that can go in the whole argument of, they're going to use AI, and they're going to, oh, they better not. They better not. And, yeah. I have no other fucking gripes about it. The show was great. The only thing I do not understand, which was ripped from the comics, and the more people talk about it, is the more I understand it. Cecil being dumb enough to keep Conquest in the most vulnerable fucking prison ever. Like a piece of, a square cube of tungsten, no brain implant like he did with Mark, no explosives. Maybe they changed that in the future, because I feel that is like that makes Cecil's character look dumb as fuck. And Cecil's been looking pretty smart this past like few episodes. He said it himself. You can be the superhero that saves the world, or you can be the superhero that saves the day, or you can be the guy who saves the world, or some shit like that. And you know, he's done pretty big power plays until now, until keeping Conquest, which, you know, in a stupid fucking vulnerable prison, you know, he can break out of that shit. Have we not learned already that like Viltrumites are strong as shit? You said it yourself. The strongest being you've ever seen versus the strongest superhero. No, the strongest being you've ever seen is beating the shit out of the strongest superhero on Earth. You know, he's stronger than Nolan. He's stronger than Vanessa, or whatever the fuck her name was. You know, why would you treat him like you treat a normal dude? Why do you not put a brain implant in him, or fucking do something, man? And I get it. Him escaping that area is pivotal to the plot, because then we get introduced to, not Conquest, Thrag. You know, I need Thrag's barber. I need that barber. I need a straight fade or some shit like this. You know, Thrag had that fucking straight hair. He had that fucking lineup, you know, crazy barber. I need that man on my fucking phone now. But that's besides the point. And, you know, but just change that a little bit, because I feel like that would make Cecil's character look dumb as fuck. And we've already seen him do power plays, you know, and that would ruin it for a lot of Cecil fans, you know. And, yeah, that's pretty much my only gripe with the show, is just bad animation, the end cutscene where he keeps Conquest, and yeah, it's not really any bad parts. That's the only two. And all the good parts are Conquest's character, the Invincible War, the way they betray Rexplode as a hero, and the way they make Immortal look like a fucking fraud, which he is. The Immortal is a fraud, and Duplicate is a fraud. Like, let's be honest, why the fuck is Duplicate in the Guardians of the Globe? She stood less of a chance fighting a Viltrumite than the fucking Hunk did. The Hunk is that big, bulky guy who, like, you know, fought with a gay Mark in the desert. He died, but Duplicate stood less of a chance than he did. Like, it's crazy. Why the fuck is she even in the Guardians of the Globe? She's as useful as me with a gun. Like, it's so stupid, and it's actually kind of funny. Like, why is she? I wouldn't even keep you as a skin in my locker. You know, she's free in Fortnite. You know, that's how fucking sad it is. No one's gonna buy her. You know, no one cares. She's the most unlikable fucking character in the show. Her and Immortal. You know, Immortal's just I want to start a family with you. I'm so glad he's out of the picture. He's like the weakest character ever in the entire show. When the first like episode of the show, you thought he was comparable to Omni-Man before, you know, the whole slaughter. And then like now he's the fraud. He's a fraud. You know, he's the weakest character. You know, him and Duplicate stand less of a fucking chance against Viltrumites than fucking Rexplode did. And all he does is blow up shit, you know? And I love the way Rexplode went out. You know, the animation should have been better in that moment, and there should have been more intense, you know, facial expressions and more intense movements. Because I remember Rexplode, like, being in a T-pose for half of the fucking time he fought. Because he throws stuff like this a lot because I guess they only have one frame of him doing this and one frame of him doing that. You know, speaking of frames, I saw an argument where the funeral for Rexplode was everyone's fucking PNG looking like this, just like, go back and watch that. I went back and saw it. They were serious. They just used their fucking character PNGs, like where they're just standing straight in the final funeral of Rexplode. Also, the Immortal wasn't there, neither was Duplicate. I'm so glad. They're both fucking frauds, and they should never be shown ever again in the show. But they will, and, you know, sadly, they will show their faces again, which I am not a fan of. You know, fucking, I stand more of a chance against a fucking Mark variant than Duplicate does, sadly, for something. Not even sadly, you stand a better chance, you with a gun stand a better chance against a Viltrumite than Duplicate. Let's face the facts. She's the worst character. Her and Immortal are frauds. I hate those two. And my glorious king Rexplode, and everyone else. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my only gripes, you know. And my tons of praise onto the show. And yeah, tell me what you think about this fucking show. Did you like Conquest's character? And did you like Cumquest's character? Freak Quest. Yeah. I'll see you soon, and have a good one. Bye.